Hi, this is Mike J. Welcome to the channel. What I want to talk about here today is, where is my new car? Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. There's a few factors that I have to consider. First off, I'm not sure that I want an orange Camaro SS 1LE. Well, I've already got a Camaro. I think it's kind of asinine to have two Camaros. They're basically the same car. Uh, of course, 1LE is a manual, but nevertheless, two Camaros, basically same cars, investing another $40,000 into another car that it's almost practically the same type of car. So that is something I got to reconsider if I really do want another Camaro. It all sounds good, and when you're looking at it, it even sounds better, and it feels like, wow, I need to do it. But the more I thought about it, I don't know if two Camaros makes any sense, to tell you the truth. And on top of that, I'm going to probably try to sell my car, my Mustang, outright. Due to the fact that anytime you trade a car in, you're always are not going to get as a better deal as if you can sell your car on your own, especially when you have something like what I have, okay, that has very low mileage. And another factor that I want to consider also is, will the Mustang fix its problems in due time that I can buy a Mustang PP car? Well, it's very doubtful that they're going to fix that, at least, in the 2019 model year. But for 2020, who knows, right? But can I wait that long? That is the question. I don't know if I got the patience to wait that long. Now, I've also considered a Honda Civic Type R, which, yes, don't laugh, it is totally a different driving experience, okay? It is not the fastest car in the world to go straight, but it is a very fun driving, quick, nimble little car. And those of you that never driven those smaller cars, Rice Rockets or whatever the hell you want to call them, they drive totally different, and the experience is different than the muscle car. I used to own a Honda Civic Si back in 2006, and it wasn't the fastest thing in the world, but it was a fun car. And that Type R is just that much better. It's a lot of money because a lot of the dealers are doing markups, and if they are not doing markups, they're putting addendums, and they're making you pay for it because they're going to put stuff on there to make extra profit. That's one thing I got to consider. I could probably sell my car for a lot more money than they would give me on trade. Granted that in the state of Arizona, we only have to pay sales tax on the difference of the car, the one you're trading in. So therefore, if you do the math, it still ends up that if you sell your car on your own, you're still going to get about $1,000 to $1,500 more money doing it on your own instead of trading it in. And I did the math. I know what my car's worth with the mileage that I have on it. I'm right under 20,000 miles. And I'm very indecisive when it comes to buying cars. Buying a car for me has never been planned. In all these years of car buying in my adult life, pretty much every car I've bought isn't ever really planned. I don't make this long thinking process of, this is the car I want, that's the car I'm going to buy, I'm going to stick with that car. I am not like that. I could just flip-flop back and forth. And because I wish I could just have all of them, all my favorite cars. But obviously that isn't going to happen. I can only have two cars, and I'm not going to go down to one car and buy a better car because I want to have two cars, and I've always pretty much had two cars. So if you're wondering what's happening, that is what's going to be happening, is I'm going to try to sell my car on my own. And who knows, something pops up, comes out just right, bam, I could be doing a deal, the next day. It just, I'm like that. And I've sold cars before, and I used to be a car salesman. In fact, I would hate to be dealing with myself if I was a customer and there was another me trying to sell me a car. But I'm a customer as well, and a car salesman in the past. So these things, that's just what they are, So, but I just wish that Ford can fix that PP car in the Mustang Coyote so I can go buy one of them. But I don't think that's going to happen. And, you know, I don't really want to keep my 16. I know a lot of you guys leave comments and saying just keep your car. You got two perfectly great cars. You have a very dependable 16. Keep it, mod it. I'm really not into modding cars, and the reason why is because anytime you mod a car, it becomes unreliable. And I like reliability, and I don't have time to be messing around with getting things fixed and stuff like that. So really modding a car is really never been my cup of tea. I like to buy them right out of the box, do what they need to do, and be reliable. Drive them for 2-3 years, and get the next one, the next hottest thing, right? But trading in a car, sometimes there are its perks and its benefits. But I just think that I can do a little bit better if I can sell my car on my own. But like I said, when you're trying to trade in, let's say a Ford for a Chevy or vice versa, chances are they're not going to give you the kind of money that if you're trying to trade and buying the same brand of car. And the reason why I say that is because when you're trying to buy a Ford Mustang and you have a Ford Mustang, they're going to put all the money in the world for it, even if they're going to have to give you $1,000 or $2,000, possibly more, due to the fact because they're selling another brand new car for their dealership. And most of these dealerships, they have quotas. Actually, all of them have quotas. What happens is if they meet a certain sales target, they get money from the manufacturer, And in every car they sell, there's dealer holdback money that the dealership gets. And then only that, a dealership, when they sell you a car, okay, it gives them allocations for more cars, for the next year of those cars that they sell. So it always makes sense, and you're always going to get a lot more money if you can trade for the same brand of car versus then an off-brand, like Ford for Chevy, And I know for a fact that if I took my Mustang right now and went to any Ford dealership, it's going to be a better deal than anywhere I go because it's a Ford for Ford. But, that's, how it is right now, with where I'm at with this car thing. Hell, you never know, I mean, if I don't find anything or nothing suits my fancy, hell, I might just dump $7,000 and just supercharge this bitch, right? But anyways, I really wish that Ford can fix the Mustang. In fact, I had a Ford dealership, where I was looking at that silver PP car a while back that had that whine noise. The salesman actually gave me a call. There's 2 of those PP cars, though, equipped the way that I want them, that are coming in off the truck here in the next few weeks. So he gave me a buzz to say, hey, want to come on down and, take another one out and test it and see if it sounds okay to you. Maybe we can make a deal. And I told him, okay, well, we'll see. So when those cars do arrive, I might go and just take one out for a drive, and let's find some things to pick on with the new Mustang and see if there is anything. But anyways, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, tap the notification bell for future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.